Hi guys! So, I have just got out of the bath, so ignore the look, but I just thought I'd do a quick mental health check-in with everyone, seeing as this coronavirus is still here. Yeah, might also quick add in my plan is to record videos and edit them on my smashed up iPhone 5S that just about works, and then I upload them from that phone and answer messages and whatever else on this one, because this is my actual phone that I was recording on before, my Samsung A50 I think, or A51. But yeah, no, I just thought I'd pop on and do a little mental health check-in. I was talking to someone and they was asking me kind of like, oh, I like this song. You and me, maybe together we can get somewhere, any places. Right, I don't want to get copyright, but I mean, I'm hoping I'm not going to record this and you can hear it in the background. It's on a very low thing. It just makes it easier to talk to a camera. It's like when you put the TV on, I keep going in the back. Anyway, I keep going off course, yeah. No, I spoke to someone today and they basically was asking me like, oh, after losing Alfie, why did I go on to have more kids? And I was like, you know, Alfie wasn't planned and neither was Jack. Being completely honest, it's only this third one that was planned. The other two were happy accidents, or happy surprises, that's the word, not accidents, happy surprises. And yeah, he was just like saying that he knows friends that have got kids and they're stuck indoors all day and their mental health, how it can affect them. And I just said to him, I was like, honestly, if it wasn't for Jack, after losing Alfie, I would have committed suicide by now, because I tried after I lost Alfie. I did try, but I didn't have, you know, I had a certain amount of my mental health tablets. I think it was like 17, under 20, and I just took all them one day, got on a bus and went to my dad's grave of all places. I hate my dad, and that's the one place I went to. And, you know, this is when I was with Si, miserable, I had no life. You know, I suppose this is kind of a story time as well, so I might put that in the title. The first kind of part of my life that I'm explaining properly to YouTube, I suppose. But yeah, you know, it was, I think Alfie had been fully, no, I don't think he had, I think he'd just been taken off of me and he was in care. We were still going back and forward to court, and you know, I just couldn't take it. I had friends, I actually did have friends at that point. I had a few friends, like at the moment, at that point in time, I had someone that I was seeing, it was just a fling, it only lasted like a month, but he ended up staying with me, because through the years I've let everyone stay with me. I'm just like, oh, you haven't got a home to live in, come with me, come on guys. You know, I've said it before, like I think I've said to many people, if I had it my way and could, I'd probably just let tramps live with me, or not tramps, I won't say tramps, that sounds harsh, homeless people. I'd be like, come on guys, sleep on my sofas, like that's the type of person that I am. I get that from my mum. But yeah, he was living with me at the time. I had a friend I've been friends with for years and we recently got back in contact. Beginning of 2019 we got back in contact. You know, I had her, I had people, you know, I wasn't on my own. And one day I had enough. I was on my antidepressant medication, you know, my anxiety and depression medication, and I just had enough. I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't take not having Alfie with me. I couldn't take being such a failure and feeling so alone every day. You know, like, it was horrible. And I remember after I'd taken the tablets, and this was at like 5:30 in the morning, I just got on a bus, went to my dad's grave. Whilst I was on the bus, I was eating these tablets like sweets, like they were nothing, no drink, just swallowed them. They was, yeah. And you know, like, it was horrible. And after I'd done it and I was on the way back, I remember calling my mum. Bearing in mind this was like 6 in the morning, and she's like, oh, hello, whatever. And I called her and I was like, oh mum, I've done something really stupid. You know, I've taken an overdose, I've taken all the tablets I had. She asked me, because she's done it before, and she asked me how many I'd taken. I said, like, you know, I've taken under 20, like 17, however many it was. And, you know, said to her that I'd taken that many. And, by the way, I don't have bottoms on because this is actually a nightie, I'm not just whatever. Yeah, no, told her how many I'd taken. She said that she thought I'd be alright. And then, because I didn't answer the phone, because I'd basically knocked myself out by taking these tablets, she'd called and called and called and called and called and called my phone like a million times. I didn't answer. Called, text me, nothing. I didn't answer. And she called the police. For some unknown reason, I'd left my back door unlocked, so they just came in. Next thing I know, I'm waking up to knocking on my bedroom door, and it was the police outside. Spoke to them, cried to them. They called an ambulance. You know, I went to hospital, I was fine. They didn't have to pump my stomach or anything. They'd done my tests and I was okay. And yeah, you know, and then after that, and Alfie had been fully adopted, you know, I was with Sia, my ex. He was on an Xbox every single day. Didn't pay me any attention. We didn't even have a relationship at that point. He was just living with me. I had my 4 cats. And he just stayed on the Xbox every single day. Like, till all hours in the morning. Didn't even share a bed at this point anymore, really. You know, we just didn't have a relationship. I was on my own. At that point, I didn't have... Because I'd broken up with Sia when I had the fling. And then we got back together. God knows why. I believed his lies. You know, we got back together and it was horrible. I then lost my best friend because them two just did not get along for the life of me. And I understand why now. I didn't at the time. I kind of did at the time, but I was too scared to confront Sia and thought, whatever, I'll just be miserable. You know, me and Sia was together for 5 years on and off. And, you know, it just... I was indoors every day on my own, waking up wishing I wasn't alive, just, you know, wishing I was dead, basically. Didn't have any social interaction because all we had was Sia. The flat was a mess because I didn't care. We had no money, really. You know, it was bloody horrible. And if anyone is in a relationship where you're not happy, it's not a relationship anymore. The partner that you're with is not giving you attention, would be more interested in whatever else. Please try and find a way to get out of it, because it took me years to get out of it. You know, through the years he was emotionally abusive, physically abusive at times. He's a very, very manipulative person, and I just, you know, I remember it was about a year of me feeling this miserable. You know, I'm surprised I didn't try and commit suicide again. I self-harmed, cut myself regularly because I would rather feel physical pain. Back then, not now. I would rather feel physical pain than... Sorry, my alarm went off. Would rather feel physical pain than emotional pain. You know, I was self-harming. I was miserable as anything. And then I found out I was pregnant with Jack, and everything in me changed. Something went, right, you're not losing this kid again. You will get a backbone. You will be strong. You will get through this. You will be okay. And I did. You know, I fought and fought and fought. Told social services from the off. I opted to rehome my 4 cats because we didn't have the money. It wasn't fair to them. Social services would have told me to get rid of the cats anyway. You know, like, I say you know a lot, sorry. But I got the strength. And then when Jack was born, we spent 3 days in hospital after he was born. I think in total we was there about a week because I was induced. It took ages and ages and ages. But yeah, in total we was there about a week. After Jack was born, we was there for 3 days. And then we didn't even go home because we went straight to this family unit, which was horrific. Bloody horrific. It was horrible. But you know, even when we was in there, I was like, I can't do this, I'm not going to get it, I'm going to lose Jack, everything's going to go to shit, I'm not going to make this, I'm not strong enough. But look where I am now. Jack doesn't even have a social worker anymore. We're on early help. Yeah. You know, I've got this one on the way, which was planned, but back then I would never ever have seen myself pregnant with another one. Like, at this time, you know. Went through that. I had a social worker in his life, like, before he was born, the social worker was kind of in his life. It was in his life when we was in the family unit, you know, it was hard. And I somehow found the strength to keep on fighting. Si, on the other hand, gave up. I told him to fuck off. Finally, for good, I told him to fuck off. Excuse my French. And what a surprise. He doesn't bother to see Jack anymore. You know, he hasn't seen him for over a year. Bearing in mind, Jack will be 2 in June. So he's only 1.5-ish. He hasn't seen him in over a year. Over a year! So, don't even ever bother. You know, don't even think. I know he won't because he really doesn't care. He'd rather do drugs and sleep about. But, whatever. You know, you do you. Just, yeah, I'm very glad to be rid of him at last. I just wish I could have done it sooner. But I say that if I'd have done it sooner, I wouldn't have Jack. So, you know, I wish I'd got braver sooner. But yeah, I really hope this phone doesn't die because the battery is pants on this. So hopefully it won't. But if it does, hopefully it saves the video. I can charge it and then finish it. But no, I don't know how it turned into me telling a story, but yeah. It's when that person asks me, you know, like, why did you go on to have kids? And I'm like, he gives me a purpose in life. I have a reason to be here. He makes me happy. He can be a little shit at times, but I love him to pieces. Yes, it can be stressful, of course. Being a parent is never going to be easy. But if it wasn't for him, I'd be dead. I'd have no life. I'd potentially still be stuck. I don't think I'd still be stuck in a relationship with Si because I think I would have jumped in front of a train by now. You know, like, it's just, yeah. Why people don't, some people might not understand it, but if you have kids, I think anyone understands that. You know, they give you a purpose in life. Whether you've been through shit or you haven't been through shit, I think children give you a purpose. And if anyone, I'm not saying if you're depressed, go get pregnant, that's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying it just so happens with me, that's what happened. And if it wasn't for my kids, you know, I'm too scared now. If it was to ever cross my mind again, oh, I can't do this, yeah, I might struggle and I might find life horrible. But I will never leave my kids in this horrible world by themselves. It's not going to happen. I can't. This world is fucking cruel. Like, I'm not going to leave them to fend for themselves. They need me. You know, Jack, I'm the only solid person Jack has had. The only solid person. Si walked out, then Martin walked out. Like, you know, I'm the only solid person he's had. And I'm not going to let him down. Yeah, he stresses me out. Of course he does. He's a child. And, you know, this one will probably stress me out as well. I'm hardly unlikely to get, you know, a really well-behaved little kid. But, nah, it's worth it. You know, it's worth it in the end. It all is. And just, you know, I suppose what I'm trying to say is everyone, I think, you know, you have something to fight for. You are stronger than what you think. Your life might feel horrible and hard, and you do feel like just ending it because that would be the easier option. You feel like people would be better off without you, and you know, you'd be better to leave the world would be better off without you. You know, you'd make people happy, but it's not, because my mum would be heartbroken. My sister has already said that she'd be heartbroken. You know, imagine my kids growing up not knowing. I know that some people with children do commit suicide, and it is really sad, and I understand. And I'm just thankful that I was strong enough. I'm not saying that them people wasn't strong, of course they were. They just had enough, and I understand that. but I'm just thankful that I had the strength to not do anything, you know, to, I don't know, I don't know where that strength come from when I found out I was pregnant with Jack, but I got the same strength with this one. Like, anyone tells me I can't do it, fuck you. I can, I will prove you wrong. Like, a lot of people said, oh, you won't be able to keep him, you'll lose him. I said the same about this one, but look where I am now. He doesn't even have a social worker anymore. So to anyone that said that, if you come across this by some random miracle, look what I did, fuck you, I did it, ha ha ha. You know, and mental health is really hard, especially, you know, in this time where everyone's stuck indoors, and if you've got mental health issues and you can't see people, that is going to be bloody horrible. But I've said it in a couple of other videos, like, anyone that's struggling, feel free to talk to me. I'm a good listener. I will quite happily talk. You know, someone that follows me, I can't remember your name, apologies, messaged me on, actually, let me have a look, because I'll give you a shout out, as they call it. Someone messaged me on Instagram and basically said, you know, please keep up your Instagram channel. Where is it? I hope you don't mind me saying who you are. Actually, I won't say it just in case you're keeping things to yourself, but said, hi, my name is such and such, I watch your vlogs on YouTube. Said about PCOS, asked, you know, was there a way that I got pregnant? I explained to her, and she said, thank you so much for the advice. You know, it was really nice. We had a good chat. Said that, you know, I said to her, you know, don't give up, you'll get there in the end. Said that she won't give up, thanks for the encouragement, I'm praying for a 2020 baby and we'll definitely get ovulation tests, because I said I was taking them and I think that helped. And then she said, thanks, and please keep posting on YouTube, your videos are really helpful, even with talking about mental health. I struggle with depression too, so it's nice listening to someone that can relate. I was like, oh, I'm really glad I can be of help. It can be of help. Oh, I can't read. That makes me feel a lot better. I'm here anytime. Because, you know, it's nice to know that I'm helping at least one person. Just one person. That makes me feel so much better, and it makes me think, you know, I will keep doing my YouTube channel. I like that song. But yeah, that's what I mean, you know, she reached out and I'm glad she did. So if anyone else wants to, as I said in all my other videos, I'll put my Instagram and Snapchat in the description. Yeah. Fantasy, yeah. I really shouldn't sing. I can't sing and I'm getting over a cold. Should not sing. Oh my god, this is nearly a 20-minute long video. Sorry, I didn't mean it to be this long, but I mean, hopefully it gives you something to watch. But yeah, I will shut up talking now anyway. But as I said, stay strong, stay fighting, you will be fine. You can do this. You can do this. You can. Even if you have a goldfish to live for, you know, I have my fish, my cat, my kids. I should have done that in a different order, but you get my point. My kids come first, but I also have my little cat. GJ hasn't appeared in this video, amazingly. You know, I have my family. Everyone, I think, I mean, some people don't have family, and some people don't have friends, but that's not a reason for you to leave this world. Everyone can bring something to this world. You just need to find that inner strength that's deep down, and you can do this. You will be okay, I promise. But yeah, as I said, please feel free to message me on Instagram, Snapchat, or just comment down below. And thank you guys for watching. I hope this has been some help to at least one person again, that things can be shit, but things can get better, and things usually do get better. It's taken, you know, I'm nearly 24. My life's been crap, to be honest. But if it wasn't for my kids, as I said, I wouldn't be here. And yeah, I don't know. I've got a bit rambly, but I just hope this shows that, you know, things can get better. A lot of the time, things do get better, and it will be okay. You can be strong. You can do this. I'm kind of repeating myself now, so I'm going to shut up. But thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like the video if you did like it. Subscribe down below. Comment down below. Message me on Instagram. Yada, yada, yada. Thank you very much for watching. Love you guys. Bye.